This might work. Let's see. Okay. Check. All right. Well, this should be fine. Hello, dog. All right. It's episode 4 of the extra stuff. I've got my John Cena action figure as my my mic stand. This is face John Cena, not heel John Cena. It's the same, but instead of heel John Cena, this John Cena, he's just scowling instead of smiling. What's today? Let's see. Yeah, extra stuff. It's another episode of the extra stuff. Episode 4. I am recording this in my bedroom. Hopefully this will be the last time I have to record anything in this house because 2 days from now I will be a homeowner, which is pretty neat. I've been renting my whole life, even when, not living on my own. So that's pretty cool to be able to get to be a homeowner. I don't know. You might see this little doggy here and more stuff. This is Gwendolyn, I call her. Hey, Gwen, say hey. Gwen, give me a kiss. Oh, thank you for the kiss. Blah, blah. But this is the extra stuff. What is the extra stuff? Well, it's my personal podcast where I just talk about extra stuff that I've, stuff that's going on in my life. Like, purchasing a home, which is cool. I'm going to be a homeowner. That's been super fun. I've just been tired of renting because, it's, you sit here renting and then you want to do stuff with your house and then you can't do it. And then before you realize it, you just wasted all your time putting all this money into a house that you've got no investment value into, and it fucking sucks. I'll have my own house soon. That's pretty cool. Plugs. Let's see. We'll do plugs. What time is it anyway? So that way I can keep an eye on the thing. So I've got a couple shows coming up here in July. That's going to be pretty neat. John Cena, give him a flex. I got this coming Saturday, July 19th. I've got a show out in Winston-Salem, CB's Tavern. It's Comedy at the Tavern, hosted by Freeze the Comedian. He's going to be, I think the headliner is Ryan Minton, or features Ryan Minton, and then me, Zach Blackfire, my co-host on Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks, and Crystal Motherfucking Mo as the featured comedians. And then I believe there's an open mic attached to the mic. Winston-Salem, July 19th, CB's Tavern. Check it out. Another show I got is next Wednesday, Art Attack. I'm going to be doing comedy for Art Attack, probably, just 10 minutes there here in Fayetteville. And then on the 25th in Hubert, NC, I'll be doing the Lazy Day Farm. Yep, Lazy Day Farm. Thanks to RJ Wooster. Shout out to RJ. Him and his Jacksonville boys, they're doing some great shit out there, and make it out there more to hang out with them. That's shit's coming out. Dates, stuff. Small sleeping dog. Oh, she's a sleeping girl. Hey, what's going on? How are things? What did I do this week? I've been having shit days, shit job. Battling a lot of depression. Everything's been just a lot of depression fighting lately. And then it's fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. It's just like Yoda said, but it's all backwards. I just feel like I'm just suffering, and it's all just leading to anger. Cause I get sad, and then I just explode at people. It fucking sucks. You know what I mean? It's like I've always had anger issues, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like the depression amplifies it. And then now I'm multiple months into not smoking cigarettes anymore. So I do feel like a lot of the times when I could normally, placate the anger with, something else, I would just be like, I'm going to go and need a smoke. Oh, I need a cigarette, get off my lawn, hitting them with the old Clint Eastwood shit. But no, nowadays I just, it's just not a whole lot of fun. I don't like being so angry anymore. I'm going to turn into a real Lex Luthor, but, this is, not really, but really, I want to kind of do a short one today because, part of the depression I've been dealing with has been due to becoming NC's funniest 2025 participant in parentheses. Yep. Did that on July 2nd. I don't remember if I did an episode of this between then and now, but yeah, I did not win that thing. Shout out to whoever did. But it's okay. I did about as well as I thought I was going to with how much I prepared. Which was not a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been trying to get like more. I've been less focused on doing stand up and more focused on getting the shit with the podcast done. And I don't know. It's still like still do stand up. I like stand up still. I like performing in front of people. Like that's just still will always be a big passion of mine. But I don't know. It's just it's been harder and harder to do it ever since we lost the White Rabbit here in Fayetteville. We've got like the weekly open mics, but it's like that was the one that was around the corner from my house. It was just like it was right there, so I was just like I could do it whenever I needed to. There was usually nice setting for it. Like I know we got the other ones in town. I'm just like I don't know. It's weird to me, and motivation, along with depression, is just it's a whole it's yeah. It comes in waves. I swear, like I'll be like. 1 month I'm gonna go do this, move, and then then I'm have 3 or 4 weeks of doing Jack and shit, and then Jack will leave town and shit will just stay, and then I'll just shit everywhere and I have shit pants. But yeah, no, I think my buddy Ryan Minton, shout out to Ryan Minton, he's going to start be the host of the Backyard Bar as of next week out in Apex. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get out there a few more times, but. Now I'm doing improv on Tuesdays, which is pretty cool. Started doing improv just so I could do more stuff. I don't know. I really like comedy, stand up. It's a whole lot of fun, but like I do feel like it is limiting me personally just because like I don't know. There's only so much you can do in a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute stand-up comedy situation where it's like I want to do characters, I want to do this, that, and the other. I have like Dr. Adipus character that I want to do stuff with, and then I've got so many different characters that I would like to do things with. But Dr. Schadenfreud's the one that I'm going to I really want to get the most off the ground with is between, this year. Like I think I want to start just going out and in character as the doctor and then start seeing what happens. Like I don't know, we'll figure something out with him. I've been saying there's been a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda with the doctor, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, the improv thing has been a lot of fun. Like it's been something that I've wanted to do. The reason I didn't do it at first is because, as a joke, I listened to a lot of podcasts and shit, and one of them I listened to was like, improv teaches you how to be funny. Like it takes away how you learn how to be funny or how you are naturally funny, and then teaches you how to be funny for improv. But that's not what it really is. Like I don't know, there might be improv teachers who do that, but the improv troupe that we're starting or whatever here in Fayetteville, shout out to Brian King and Matt Jackson for starting it, but it's like got nothing to do with really being funny. Like it does, but at the end of the day, like it's nobody teaching anybody anything. It's most I took out the trash cans, thank you, robot. My robot told me to take out the trash cans. This dog. What the heck? Gwen. Cover yourself, girl. You're exposing everyone. But yeah, but improv has been pretty cool. Like I've enjoyed it. I'm hoping that, we're still looking like we've had one meeting and audition. So we're hoping we can get some stuff for it. We can figure out like where we can start doing rehearsals and stuff. That's something we got to figure out. I think it's going to be cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But what's the big thing that happened this week, though? I saw, there's been a lot of news stuff. I think I said this on Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks, but apparently Epstein did kill himself, and Harambe also killed himself, and no children were involved at all, and Trump has the hugest penis of all the presidents ever. I think that's just what I've heard, though. And, they call it alligator Alcatraz because it's way more toothy than just the regular Alcatraz. But, whatever. I don't know. That's not funny. It sucks. I don't know. The world sucks. Like, fucking heart goes out to everybody in Texas who lost all their shit. Even, just everybody who lost their shit in that fucking horrible hurricane. Like, I've had that happen. Shit sucks. It's fucking horrible. Like, luckily I didn't lose my life in that, but like, it's tragedy, dude. It's fucking horrible. I mean, like, and it's wild how fast like a flood can just come and fuck your whole shit up. Because like, I don't know. I think I talked about, I had a just 30 minutes that water can be, from your bottom of your house to in your fucking, knee high. It's wackadoo. It was wackadoo. But tell you what wasn't wackadoo. The Superman movie. That was a good movie. I had a whole lot of fun during that movie. Uh, yeah, I really enjoyed the character of Superman. He was a lot of fun. I like my Superman as a farm boy first. I feel like anybody who interprets Superman the way that Bill did in Kill Bill Volume 2 is a fucking idiot. And that's why like the Snyder Superman never really clicked with me. I really like Henry Cavill. I think he was a great physically he looked like Superman, and the way he portrayed his Superman, like you could tell that he knew what Superman was, but he wasn't written the way that Henry Cavill played him. I feel like, I feel like Henry Cavill played him one way and he was written another way, and it was really weird. It was really disjointed. But the David Cornsweet, I don't know, the new David dude. All I could think the entire time was he looks as much like Superman as Henry Cavill did. Like, it's really uncanny. Like, they look so similar but so different as Superman. Like, somehow they both have like the Superman animated face, like the iconic Superman. Like, that's the iconic Superman face to me, and they somehow both managed to have the same face. And like that face is just dots, like dots and some lines, but like they still managed to have Superman in there, and I don't know, but I really like him as Superman. I like the farm boy aspect of him. I love Ma and Pa Kent yelling into a phone, like Ma Kent yelling into a phone, like, "Oh, what's going on, Clark? Are you having a good day?" It was so cute. Pa Kent made me cry. Definitely cried during the Pa Kent moment. Oh, you big old mush. Oh, it was so cute. Lex was cool. Nicholas Holt is Lex. I like him a lot as an actor in general. Like, he's been in a lot of good shit, and I feel like his Lex Luthor was dope. Evil bastard, But he did his thing. But really, I didn't want to talk about the Superman movie. I want to talk about the trailers because that's the real stuff. Like, I have a whole bunch of notes here. My favorite trailer was the Suicide Hotline trailer. Because I love a theater being like, "Hey, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and you're watching Superman. Don't kill yourself, please." Like, if you're thinking about it, just go. Superman can save you or something. I don't know. That was a fun one. Let's see. You had the Superman highlight. There's this fucking. This is something that pissed me off. There's this really long trailer about Star Wars fans watching a Star Wars product. First of all, I've never seen Star Wars fans still. I don't think Star Wars fans would still like dress up and go to movies and bring their lightsabers out. Because I don't think real Star Wars fans exist. I think everybody who still says they're a Star Wars fan and goes to movies and does that shit is just I don't know, they're a baby. Because like I was just like this commercial, like the movie goes out and then people are there with their fucking X-Wing toys and shit, and they're playing with them in the background, like doing shadow shits, and then these two guys get up and have a lightsaber battle in front of everybody. And like all I could think was like, this is just perpetuating the rumor that Star Wars fans are cringe. Like, that was like Star Wars fans when the Phantom Menace came out. Maybe up until like The Force Awakens. Maybe. They're not like that anymore. I don't know if you've met a Star Wars fan anymore, but they all hate Star Wars. Like, there's not a single like Star Wars fan I know that still likes Star Wars. They're like, yeah, The Mandalorian's cool, but after season 1, it's like whatever. But Star Wars is just whatever. But let's see, what other trailers did I see? Oh yeah, the Jurassic Park thing. I did like. Okay, so this is one funny thing that I saw in the theater. I saw one of those guys who would probably be an actual modern Star Wars fan. I saw him come into the Superman movie, and I think it's funny that like theaters going to a movie is just like getting a fucking kids meal when you're a kid. The most expensive kids meal as a kid, but now you're having to pay for the toy. The toy that you get in your kid's meal costs like $60, and it's a refrigerator that's got Superman on it for some reason. Like, why the fuck is that a thing? Or a Galactus head that you can fuck. I don't know. But it's so weird. And this guy, he looked like a Star Wars fan, looked like a Marvel fan. He looked like he was going to complain about the Superman movie and call it woke, which I think is funny. They call the Superman movie woke when he's like knocked out a lot in the movie. He's just knocked out, I'm Superman. I think that was funny. But yeah, why do they keep making Jurassic Park movies? This is something that confuses me. I saw an image of the D-Rex from Jurassic Park Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't remember what it's called. The one with Scarlett Johansson. And it's got a thing called a D-Rex in it. I'm like, this is a parody, right? This is a joke. No, it's apparently a serious, boring fucking movie. And what pisses me off is like, how are they not making these comedy movies at this point? Like, I want to see I want to see Adam Sandler in a Jurassic Park movie going, "Stop looking at me, T-Rex. Why are you looking at me, Dilophosaurus?" I want to see him play like a Billy Madison character. Like, "Why are you looking at me, Raptor? Ah, oh no!" I think it'd be so funny. Like, I want to see Grown Ups 3 in Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. Like, I want all of the Happy Madison people just fucking running around, tripping over dinosaurs, going, "Bah!" I think it'd be missed opportunity. I think we should just, like, the movies are done. They're done. Stop being serious. Let's just make some jokes. Let's just make a joke Jurassic Park movie. I'll write the script. Don't worry about it. I'll write it for you, Adam. We'll work on it. We'll do Grown Ups 3 back at the park. Grown Ups 3, The Lost World. I don't know. So another thing. Oh yeah, Wicked 2. I saw the trailer for Wicked 2. It's Wicked 2 / The Wizard of Oz, I think, because you definitely saw Jeff Goldblum. Ooh, I think it's funny they got the Jeff Goldblum as the wizard in these the Wicked movies, just because he's the he's the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, that's what I had written down for that. The Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz. Go ahead and bring me the witch's broom. Yeah, yeah. Dorothy. Yes. Bring me the witch's broom. Yes. Got a real lion, I think, for the lion, the Cowardly Lion. Like, come on. I know he's supposed to be a real lion, but come on. I like my Cowardly Lion and to scare the shit out of children. I don't know. Give me a week. Useless remake. Speaking of useless remakes, this is one that I think is useless, but it still looked badass. The Running Man remake, or I don't know if it's whatever it is. It doesn't look at all like the first one, but I definitely hope it's got Jesse the Body Ventura in it. Like, holy crap, he's gonna look like this guy. He's running. He's been running so far, and right behind him, Hulk Hogan, the devil himself, Hulk Hogan. Oh my god. But yeah, the Running Man trailer, it looked fun. There's this movie coming called Caught Stealing. It just looked cool. My notes were, watch this movie, looks cool. Darren Aronofsky, Caught Stealing. I don't know. It looks like a neat, cool movie. It had it was like a bunch of like, just, I don't know. It reminded me of like, what was that movie? Smoking Aces. Like, you've got like all your little factions of dudes after this one thing or whatever, like this money. It's got Matt Smith as a punk. Like, it's got the 11th Doctor as a guy with a fucking huge mohawk. I was like, what the fuck? That looks so cool. I hope he does the dance that he did in Morbius, where he goes, it's Smith in time or whatever, and then screw drives something sonically. Yeah, I don't know. The trailers, they look pretty cool. What else? Oh, Naked Gun movie. I can't believe they're doing a Liam Neeson headed Naked Gun movie. Sorry, Leslie Nielsen is the original guy. LN. This is something I'm talking about with on my podcast this week. It's like the LN confuses me because it's Leslie Nielsen originally in Naked Gun, and Liam Neeson is playing Leslie Nielsen's son, I believe, something like that. It's like, I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I hope. I know that's from Airplane. But I think Liam Neeson is a perfect choice for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. That movie. I'm a big fan of stupid, goofy comedies, and it's a Seth MacFarlane project, so it's I hear the Ted Show is good. So Seth MacFarlane's, I think he's learned how to do live action since A Million Ways to Die in the West. I don't know. I think he realized that he should not be the main character, and then we should be good. But yeah, that movie looks like a lot of fun. But what really got me in the trailers was the Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie. Like, holy shit! Like, so I'm a huge fan of Greek mythology. It's always been just a giant thing that it's been a big part of my life. My mom had the book Age of Fable when I was growing up, and I think that's got it's retellings of a bunch of myths, like from a bunch of different ways. It tells them backwards and forwards and gives you the context and stuff. I feel like this is right. I need to check the book out again and make sure I'm correct. But I don't know. I like it a lot. I like Greek mythology, and the Odyssey is arguably one of the greatest stories of all time. You got giants and lotus eaters and Scylla and Charybdis and fucking. I want them to be like, yeah, this is a sequel to Troy. The fucking Brad Pitt movie. That'd be so fucking funny. I remember who played Odysseus in that movie, though. I don't think it was Matt Damon. I believe I've been told that Matt Damon is playing Odysseus, which is a weird choice. If I had to personally fan cast an Odysseus, I think I would go with Charlton Heston if I could have anybody, but he's dead or old. Let's see. It would have been probably a Christian Bale. I think Christian Bale would have been a good Odysseus. Oh no, I got to check the casting out for that movie. But that movie, just I'm super excited for that. Like, I love the Odyssey. I love Greek mythology. I love all of that. And I just not a super huge fan of Christopher Nolan movies. I like the Batman duology. I don't count the third one. Yeah, I don't count that third one. But okay, I'll go count the third one. It gave us Bane, but John Cena. I was burned by it. You don't know the line until I'm already mad. Yeah, I don't know. That's really about it, probably. But yeah, no, I've been doing that. Saw that Superman movie. It was really sweet. Crypto was cool. This dog is cool. I like Gwen. She's a good girl. Charlie's in the room too. He's being a dick. Sorry, burping on myself. Let's see. I think that's probably about it. Enough for today. But let's, yeah, I've just been a lot going on. That was a fun Superman movie that I saw. I liked it a lot. Mr. Terrific was dope in it. Guy Gardner was dope. I'm excited to see where the DC shit happens. We got Fantastic Four coming out next week. Like, comic book movies they're coming back. I don't think they'll be back the way they were, but they're doing all right. I mean, they're fucking dollar corporations. They're going to be doing fine regardless of whether people go see their fucking movies. But there's some of them I want to see more than others. Let's see what else we got. All right, let's see. I can do the promos one more time. July 19th, CB's Tavern, Comedy at the Tavern. You can see me there doing comedy this Saturday and next Wednesday at Fayetteville Art Attack, July 23rd, and then July 25th in Hubert, North Carolina, Lazy Day Farm. I'll be out there. This has been the Extra Stuff with John Paul Edmundson, and that's enough. Thank you. Goodbye. Say goodbye, little Gwen. Gwen, are you going to wake up? Oh, Gwen, I thought you were going to wake up at some point during this. She's a sleep girl. Bye. Oh, that was a good one. Hold that in for fucking ever. Jesus. All right, John Cena. Tell him goodbye. You can't see me. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now.